What's up, y'all? Welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be fishing with a lure that is getting a lot of attention right now. My YouTube analytics are saying that people are searching for videos on this lure, but there's not enough videos out there, so I figured I would try using it today and share with y'all what I kind of learn about it. Hopefully we catch some fish. But the lure we're using today is a blade bait. So this is known to be a really good wintertime lure. It's for a couple of reasons. I mean, basically what a blade bait is, it's a hybrid between a lipless crankbait and a spoon. So you're gonna get that retrieval action, that vibration of a lipless crankbait, but also the jigging kind of benefits of a spoon. A lot of people like to yo-yo it. You're gonna bring it up and let it vibrate on the fall. It's gonna flutter and look like a dying bait fish. So I'm out here at a pond where I've been catching fish recently. It did rain really hard yesterday, so I'm like sliding around on the ground. It's really muddy. The water's dirtier than normal, so hopefully that doesn't affect the fishing too much. I'm gonna do my very best to catch some nice fish on this lure for y'all, show y'all how it works, show y'all how I like to use it. So let's go ahead, put this thing on and get fishing, y'all. Okay, so this specific one I'm using, I did get out of a mystery tackle box. I've gotten a few times out of mystery tackle boxes, but it is an Acme V-Rod. This bad boy weighs 3/8 of an ounce, and I've got a couple of them, so I can just throw this one in my bag. I've already got one on my rod right here, so I can get a little better look at it now it's out of the packaging. It's a nice like pearl color, pink head, chartreuse top, orange belly, all kinds of colors on this thing, so hopefully it can attract some fish today. Well, let me tell you, first impression is that it vibrates a ton in the water. Yeah. Should be nice for jigging it around, even for just straight retrieving it. I do have it rigged on that middle ring. I'm not exactly sure how the front ring and the back ring compare to that, or the holes, I should say. I would recommend throwing these on probably like any kind of crankbait setup you have. I've got a Metanium DC here, 15-pound test fluorocarbon on my Guggen Squad reaction rod. This is what I throw my liplesses on, my square bill, stuff like that. But these come in all shapes and sizes. This one's actually heavy enough to throw it on bait casters. Some of them are lighter and you might want to throw them on a spinning rod, but for today, this is going to work out just great. So what I'm going to do is kind of throw it out there. Make sure we avoid the the ropes from the fountain, but I'm gonna try and jig it back and forth without hitting the bottom. That vibration should draw them in, and then maybe on the fall while it's fluttering we can get a bite. Now this is a shallow pond, it's grassy, so I'm expecting to get a lot of this today, but you want to be near that to get bit, I believe. So we're probably gonna just have to live with that. I might go try another pond too if this isn't working here, but this is the pond that's been good to me lately. And we're gonna be mixing it up, you know, we're gonna be straight retrieving it. It's a really good vibration on the straight retrieve, I can't even lie. We could probably catch them straight retrieving and yo-yoing today. Anytime I feel some grass or something on the lure, I'm gonna try and rip it, get all that grass off. And oh, I swear that was a fish. Yep, or a turtle. You'll see that wake there. All right, I think it's gonna work today. Oh, if we can just keep it out of trouble. All right, let's see if I can show you all the action on this thing. I know the water's dirty and it's not a very bright day, but I mean, the thing, it is flapping back and forth. I think this is a great lure for today. If I can just keep it off the bottom. There's a fish. Doesn't feel bad either. First one on the blade bait, baby. Yep, he ain't bad at all. Crushed it. Get on the bank. Beautiful, beautiful fish. Man, they get so pretty in the wintertime. All right. Look at that, y'all. Look at that, blade bait. Working just how we planned it out. Gotta love that. Gotta love that. Oh, might need to move the tripod. It's a little dark right here. Where can we get a better view? A little bit better lighting? I think so. Look at that blade bait. If you're curious about any of the gear I'm using, the lure, all that, there are links in the description so you can find it online if you want to pick some up for yourself. But man, not long at all, we got our first bite. Well, second bite, first fish. Golly, definitely probably want to bring pliers when you fish with this bad boy. But fresh one out the package, sharp hooks, got it done. Probably a good pound and a quarter, pound and a half, maybe something in there, but beautiful, beautiful largemouth. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. All right, well, there you have it, blade bait, one of the best winter lures for any situation, but I'm showing y'all how I use it in the pond. He hit it on a straight retrieve, I believe. He just smoked it. And I think a lot of them are probably gonna do that today. So we're gonna just keep throwing this thing, covering ground. I'm gonna just show y'all what happens. I think it's gonna be really good. We got more fish in store for sure. Okay, that was awesome. That's how we drew it up. It's vibrating so much, but something about that profile, fish love it. Is that another one? That's another one. Oh, the cast after. Oh, and they're good fish too. Good fish, good fish. They're loving it. They're loving it. They're loving it. I'm loving it. And I was kind of expecting to see this. When they want it, I mean, they get a hold of it. It's got that small profile. And look at that, beautiful bass. That is a beautiful fish, y'all. Inhaled that lipless, well, blade bait. The V-Rod. Man, I probably should just go ahead and get the pliers out. I might want to get the scale out too for, I'll catch a monster in a second. Well, you never know in the wintertime what the rain's gonna do. Sometimes the rain can actually bring some warmer water in, get them active, and sometimes it can turn them off, cold and muddy. But this is one of those lures that you want for a cold, muddy situation. I am gonna need the pliers for this one. Oh man, but that is just, you can't draw it up any better. Okay, got him out unharmed. Thank you, my man. Another nice little chunky pound of a bass. Well, the lure's doing what I wanted it to. It's kind of just speaking for itself. I wanted to just show y'all how it works and not try to use my own words. But the little vibe, it's doing great. It's doing real good, y'all. Those are in the same spot too, so I think if I just make a cast over here, and I don't mess it up through that almost on the bank, get it vibrating, they're locating it pretty easily. Oh, immediate. That was such a good hit. Oh, they are active today, y'all. Feels better. Bucket. Oh, this lure is changing the game for me. Oh yeah, I've never seen hooks so dang sticky. I need pliers. he ain't that big, but I just want to get you gotta check yourself every now and then, you know, make sure you're keeping yourself in check with your guesses. I don't know, I'm gonna guess 2.31, almost 2.5. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Beautiful fish on the B vibe. Let's go. That's 3. Yonk. Well, the sun is out, so that's really good now. I'm probably gonna get a little warm, but it's okay. I layered up like it's gonna be cold. All right, 3 on the B vibe. Golly, and I'm just making a fool of myself throwing on the bank so much. That one hit it shallow. Right off the bank, smoked it. Man, this lure is tearing them up. I might be able to be home for lunch with my wife. this rate. Might take me under an hour to get my five nice ones. I've got another spot down the road that has much bigger fish, and I bet the water looks about like this today. It makes me just curious if I could catch a hog down there. By the way, it is January 3rd as I'm recording this video. Maybe, no, might be January 4th now, but y'all, it's winter. It is winter time, and this lure, it's doing better than almost anything I've thrown lately. Let's try this little quadrant down here. There we go. Fountain. Eesh. Oh, did I break the rope? What did I? Huh? Definitely came loose of where it was, but now I'm like, what the? Now it broke off. Time to retie. Well, this might not be good. I opened this up and the tiny piece that you pick which hole goes in, that metal piece, it fell out into the grass, and it is so small, like I don't know where it is. So I'm gonna just try to straight rig it here. I don't know if this will even run right, but I'm gonna give it a go. Doubt the actions is good. Okay, let's see what it does. It's actually running pretty good. It's definitely not vibrating as much. That might be okay. Different action, might catch some different fish. Okay, let's see what we can do. I think if it wobbles less though, it's gonna probably sink faster. There's fish. No, is that a turtle? How? Oh my gosh, man, how do I catch so many turtles? Thing is, y'all saw that I was just straight retrieving it, and let's see. Okay, it's in his foot, so maybe he didn't try to eat it. Maybe I just snagged him on accident. That's just crazy to me. Just get him near the water. Do your thing. Okay, got a turtle. Fun. Okay, we have a much tighter wobble now. It has become a much less aggressive lure than it was. So even more kind of that stealthy lipless crank hybrid going on. Hopefully this will trigger a different group of fish to bite that maybe didn't want to bite that super wide wobbling one. It's still vibrating, like I feel a good vibration down there. Just a very narrow, tight wobble. It looks really good in the water. That was a big fish. I'm almost like, I would say I'm 75% confident that was a big fish. And you know what? I broke off because I didn't have that little metal clasp on there. So that just straight metal edge cut my line. No, okay, I have one more blade type lure. I think it's really heavy though, so I don't know if it's gonna work out, but I will throw it. I will throw it and see what we can do. Oh my gosh. we'll replay the footage. Let's replay the footage and see that rod action and see what we think. See if we think it was a fish or I smoked a log. All right, y'all, that's gonna do it for the video. Those blade baits are like some of my new favorites now. Honestly, I've never really fished them. I just know about the hype, and I had to try them out for myself. And look, fishing's been tough. If you go, well, I haven't posted the videos where I don't catch anything because nothing happens. But I've been going back and forth and not catching much of anything at all. I am bummed that I lost both of those good blade baits, and that last one I was trying to use was just way too heavy. So I'm gonna definitely pick up some more, probably keep hitting some other ponds with them this winter time. And I think I'll probably be able to ride these out until, I mean, trout is coming a little later in January, and then February, March, it's pre-spawn. It's pre-spawn February a lot of times, so blade bait will probably still be killing it then. But I think you absolutely have to have these in your tackle box for the winter time. I'm gonna add them to mine. I'm gonna find these online for y'all and put a link in the description so you can pick some up for yourself. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you liked it, hit the like button for me, leave a comment, let me know what you want to see in future videos, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel so you won't miss out on any future Texas bass fishing action. With all that being said, I'll catch y'all in the next video. Peace.